This is the most bizarre superhero team in history. Among them, there are 64 superheroes hidden in their bodies. The ugliest and strongest children in history. The alien in the body, the female version of Lu Fei, and a semi-robot. After 2 great adventures, this is the end of the day patrol team. Finally returned in recent days. Hello everyone, I am the Brain Brother. Today, continue to bring DC Slow Change God play the end of the day patrol team, the first episode of the 3rd season. The last episode said that when Dorothy grew up, the monster in his body, the Candleman, became stronger. With the Candleman's appearance, the protagonist's group was destroyed. In the end, Dorothy chose to face this monster. He wants to bring it to another space. Although the Candleman's strength is strong, but he was created by Dorothy through imagination. If Dorothy does not return to reality, the Candleman can only be trapped in it. The candles in reality are melting. The world of the first season is so exciting. The end of the day was easily resolved by the awakened Dorothy. One of the costs is the life of the first season. After conquering the Candleman, Dorothy returned to reality. Looking at the dead father, she cried bitterly. A week later, the protagonist's group returned to their lives. The robot found that his hands seemed to be a little disobedient. He was just a post-traumatic stress that was defeated by the Candleman. But the fact is more serious than he thought. After losing the first season, the screen rate and the bottom film also appeared to be out of place. The first season is like a proud family to them. Although there is hatred, after the first season really died, it is inevitable to feel pain for it. At this time, the saddest person is the little girl Dorothy. She did not want to bury the body of the first season, because she did not wake up. She hopes that she will have a chance to say goodbye to the first season. During this period of time, Dorothy used the ice bag to keep the body of the first season in order to cut. At the same time, she also let herself play with the fact that her father passed away. The bottom film tells Dorothy that the road to life is still long. The dead are gone, life must continue. If you do not let go in time, you will miss a lot of scenery along the way. Although Dorothy looks small, her heart is actually quite mature. She understands the bottom film and knows that she will learn to let go sooner or later. Before the first season died, she only left a letter to Dorothy. She entrusted the mission of exploring mysterious things to Dorothy. Forced to pay 100 keys at a certain moment, this key will make her bear a great responsibility. Dorothy never imagined that she could bear such a responsibility. And before that, she had to continue to play the role of Yang Fengling in Zhengxin's troupe. This drama was caused by the unexpected change of the day when the patrol team went out for the first time. Watching the actor interpret himself as a monster. When Dorothy performed on stage, she could not help but explode, complaining about the pressure of venting. Unfortunately, once she had a problem, Dorothy could not control her body. The appearance of the scene collapsed and the identity was exposed. Scared everyone in the scene back home, Dorothy thought there was still a chance to turn the story around. Unexpectedly, as soon as she picked up the phone, she was crazy and scolded by the crew. Look at the situation. It's completely shot to death. At the same time, in the heart of the scene where Miranda was pushed into the well was finally turned out. When he walked out of the well, he found that the original personality Xiao Kai was locked in a cage. Jian promised him that he would defeat Miranda and protect everything. He returned to the personality gathering place and found that everyone had collapsed. In addition to fighting, nothing was done. The train to the outside was also damaged. This is naturally Miranda's hand. This guy is actually Xiao Kai's inner negative emotional complex. In the face of this terrible guy, Jian was suppressed for a moment and could not stand up. At this time, Gamba learned from Ganmu that the chief's death. As an old friend and an old opponent, Gamba felt deeply sorry for the chief's death. In addition, Gang Yu's girlfriend Xiao Luo took revenge on the military for the hatred that had been betrayed. This matter troubled Gang Yu deeply. He knew he had to make a conclusion. At the end of the day, the armored man was looking for himself. Why can't you control your hands? At this time, the chief's soul suddenly appeared. Because of his body, there was no fire. Therefore, the soul could not rest in peace. The armored man hated the chief and naturally did not want to help. But when the chief said that he had given the recorder to Clara, after helping their father and daughter to start a relationship, the armored man still reluctantly hugged him to show his gratitude. At this time, the bottom is also deeply confused. The soul in his body tried to persuade the bottom to leave everything on Earth and go to space. although the Bottom's first reaction was to refuse. But when he thought about it, he couldn't find a reason to stay on Earth. At this moment, his companions are all confused. He can't leave at this time. On the other hand, inside the military base, in order to take revenge, the Armored Man secretly sneaked in here with his teammates. Before the Armored Man finished the explosion attack, the Armored Man even hacked into the elevator system to stop him. Although it was a mistake to report it, but the Armored Man still gave the Armored Man time to escape before